But first of all, before assembling computer, don't forget to apply the basic occupational health and safety policies procedures. Always power off the computer and unplug the computer before working on it. Take away any liquid near your working area to avoid getting electrocuted or accidentally damaging computer parts. Be careful with tools that may cause short circuit. Always ground or discharge yourself before touching any part of the computer. Prepare the parts you will use in building computer: processor, computer case, optical drive, memory RAM, power supply, SATA cables, motherboard, processor fan, case fan, and hard drive. Prepare the tools and equipment for assembling computer: screwdriver, wire cutters and strippers, needle nose pliers, utility knife, small flashlight, adjustable wrench, small container to hold screws, heat sink compound, grounding strap. Open the computer case by removing the side panels. Find the screws that hold the side panels in place and remove them. To install the motherboard, we need parts that should have been included with your purchased components. Input-output bezel is a trim panel installed in the back of the case that surrounds the interface ports on the motherboard. It should be included with the motherboard. The hard drive is the device that stores all of your data. It is 3.5-inch wide and needs to be mounted so that you can gain access to the cable connections on the back. Slide the drive into the drive bay until the screw holes are lined up and the front of the drive is flush with the front of the case. Keep your CPU where it is sit tight. Ready your motherboard. We're not going to assume you're putting your new CPU into a new motherboard, but that would be the simplest scenario. Line up your CPU. Set the CPU into its socket. Close the retention arm. Set the RAM board in the socket. Check to see the notch in the board is in the correct location. If it's not, turn it around 180 degrees. Press firmly on both ends of the board to set into the socket. Make sure the tabs lock into place. Place the thermal compound to the CPU, following the instructions provided with the compound. Set the fan assembly on the CPU with mounting tabs aligned. Pull the locking rod down on the fan assembly to lock into the place. Connect the fan assembly's power connector to the motherboard. Align the mounting holes by holding the fan to the mounting pad on the inside of the case. The fan needs to be mounted so that it blows air out of the case. Insert the screws from the outside of the case and tighten. Align the mounting holes in the case and power supply. Insert screws and tighten. Connect all the cables of power supply into the designated port to have a power. Now that the components are completely installed, the last thing to do is to reinstall the side panels on the case. The computer is now ready to be turned on and to have software loaded on it.